It's a party. It's
It
WarpZone.
is.
Hi,
Yeah.
everyone. I'm EJ, and we have a very special guest.
I'm Mad Blaylock. Nice to meet you all.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Matt, for joining. Phil and Sean are both on vacation. Whatever. It's fine. We're still here. We're going to hold down the fort. I was kind of talking with Matt here about, what are we going to talk about? Because I'm going to be honest, this, holiday weekend, whatever you want to call it, I definitely did not watch a thing. So I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you anything that I'm caught up with or whatever. So I was like, Mad, what are we going to talk about? And Mad, what did you tell me?
I said the one game that we both love so much. I did not even know you loved it. And so I was like, let's just talk about Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley. And I was like, Mad, I love this game. Absolutely. So, we could just go right into it. Like, I guess, if you want to go ahead and talk about what it is.
Okay, how can I even describe it? Like, okay, so it's made by one person. That's something I always have to say to people. It's like, how did this one guy do it? I think he did the illustrations, he did the music, and maybe he like hired third-party people with the illustrations and the music. But look at this. I don't even know what the menu looked like. Oh my god.
Yeah, like this is the homepage, StardewValley.net.
What is it? What's his name? It's
Let's
like,
see.
what's his name? Ape. He's so cool, and he's making a new one. We won't even get into that yet. I'll get into that later.
Let's see.
But no, Concerned Ape.
Concerned Ape.
That's what
yes.
He is. Developed completely solo by Concerned Ape.
Yes.
Over the course of 4.5 years. Yeah.
February 26th, 2016. So, it's not a new game, but I will tell you, like, it's held up its own. And like, I know we're just talking strictly Stardew Valley, but we're having, what is it, chocolate game that's coming out?
Oh, it's the chocolatier game. I don't even know what it's actually called. Chocolate Fact. I have no idea. But yeah, you're a chocolatier. And he said the main difference, it's like very similar, but Stardew Valley, it's based on the sun, and the chocolatier game is based on the moon. That's all we know so much.
Yes.
So very excited for that.
For that, Matt, you were kind of like going through and explaining like what this game's about.
Yeah, so it's made in the image of Harvest Moon. So if anyone knows Harvest Moon, it's like a farming game, which is really cool. But this one, what makes it so unique is, I think it's the like how detailed he gets with the characters. Oh, sorry, the lightning screenshot. I was like, that's hard to get. Okay. And it's also just like complete customization. You can make your farm however you like. You can choose your farm layout in the beginning. It's so ideal. So I came to this from Animal Crossing, and this was just a little much, like, right up my alley. Like, I loved Animal Crossing so much, but this one was like, yeah, you are farming. You were planning on the seasons. You were planning on what crops to do. It's so ideal.
And like you kind of said that too, and I was just like, you know what, Stardew Valley definitely is a mix of like Minecraft, Animal Crossing. Like you have like the creativity. We'll get into the whole storyline in a bit, but like
Minecraft was a good way to say it. I did not think about Minecraft, but you're right.
It's basically you can do whatever it is. There is a story, just like there is in Minecraft. Believe it or not, there is a story there. But it's not really that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, like you have to like go and you find what is it in the ether and this and that. But at the same time, it's like it's so much fun to just waste away so many hours. It's
easy to do it. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't know.
This is definitely that game where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna play for 30 minutes, and 6 hours later, it's like, oh, because
I guess that main challenge is like why you can't play for 30 minutes is because you have to finish the day for it to save, right? You always have to finish the day. So when you start, you just can't stop. You actually really can't stop until you go to bed.
Right, exactly. And then you're just like, oh wait, I didn't get to do this on that day. So let me just go ahead and take care of that, and then I'll go back to bed. And then you're like, oh no, I didn't do like 4 other things. And then
you're excited to check your mail every morning. I want to know who sent me mail. It's literally, it's so addicting. It's so addicting. It's my favorite game right now. Like, I'll have to say. And I'm a gamer, and this is like my favorite game.
Favorite game for sure. What are you playing it on? I'm playing it on the Switch.
Me too. I was waiting for you. I was like, I had it on my PC.
Switch.
But of
So
course I have to go to my Switch. I have to take it with me. It's literally like one of my favorite games. Yeah.
Yes. So with this, all right, let's let me make this a full screen again. So basically, like kind of what Matt was saying about, you know, what you do, you come in and you get to choose so much. Like here's just a list of like the basics that the items that you get, the villagers, everything. Like you have a whole wiki page dedicated to this. I wonder if I can play this. Like, is this like the theme?
Yep.
Ooh. I'm gonna have that in the background while we're talking here, you know? Kind of give it the ambiance. I love it. Okay, so we basically have this. It's going. Oh, yeah! I love this.
It's the opening screen. I'm loving it. I'm dancing. You can't see me.
So first off, yeah. Let me just go back there. Just like, oh yes.
I feel like farming for 3 hours straight.
So first off, we want to welcome again people who are tuning in. You have Son of Fernando, love Harvest Moon.
Yes.
Already saying there, I love this cow emoji. And then another Sprite Elves. Oh, dude, we're gonna get there. Oh man.
I know, right.
But there's just so much that you can do. There's so much that you can like. Hold on one second.
It's gonna go on my downloads, I think. I'm gonna listen to it on the way home.
Right? So, okay. No, unfortunately, have to.
I know. I'll keep. Okay,
I know. It's just kind of like just dancing to it. But okay. So we have this, and you are basically like when you launch the game, they tell you like, okay, you name your character, you get to customize what they look like. This is just one of the little characters, so cute. Let's see. Where do you?
I can get as detailed as like, so like, yeah, you're talking about the clothes and
yes,
right when you start out.
Here, character creation. You basically name, you give it a farm name, your favorite thing, and then like you get to pick your animal. Oh, I forgot about that. What kind of animal do you have?
I of course have a cat. What about you?
Okay, I have a dog.
That's cute. So, what's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Wow. So I know.
So cute. That's
I
so
know.
Cute.
So I love just being able to like it took me a while to name the dog for one. So one to give my character name, but to name my dog. So
we have to ask, is the character named after you?
Yes, the character's named after me. It's just called J. So I'm like, you know, let me just keep it simple. Even though like it took me like 10 minutes trying to figure that out.
Wait, what about your farm then? What's your farm name? Now I'm interested.
So me and my husband's first name is Zach, and so we have Zedge, so Zej. So I have Zedgeland. So
it's so cool.
Yeah,
that's unique, dude.
Yeah, so that's my farm name. What about you?
It's Cattywampia.
Okay, all right.
It's like Cattywampus, and it was like I don't know what I was doing.
All good. I love it. But so you get to do your character creation, and here's the thing that I didn't know first off getting into Stardew Valley is the maps. I was like not aware that there was different types of maps, and it's very, very important.
Yeah.
So
what is yours?
I chose the standard farm because I just thought we were looking at like, oh, these are cute little pictures. I want a red house, not a purple one. I literally thought that's what it was.
Imagine if you chose wilderness.
Oh my gosh, I'd be like, oh, I would lose my mind. I'd be like, no.
No, I don't even know how to get to that point. Yeah. I love this game.
So, what kind of farm do you have?
Okay, so my first one was forest. And
okay,
you know, standard's pretty good though. Like if you think about it, you probably make the most money and it's easiest to set up. It's honestly something I wish I maybe did for my first round.
I will say it is a very basic map, and I'm glad that I ended up choosing that one at the end of the day, just because it's if you really don't know what you're doing at all, which I clearly did not, you're fine with doing that one. You can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong.
I think that like foraging is good if you have that whole like Minecraft mentality of just chopping down like wood, building this and that. Like I think that's a good map for you. I did try it eventually, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go back to my little standard farm.
Wait, so which one did you switch to instead?
So like I tried the forest farm. And then I was like, No, I started too much and I'm invested in standards. So that's what I'm on.
Okay, so my second play, which is right now with the one I finished, that is my main. Hilltop. So it's very for mining and stuff.
Ooh,
But let
okay.
me tell you, when I was in that one, like I think in an honest perspective, forest is reigns supreme. It reigns supreme. It is it because you can't find hardwood anywhere else but the secret forest. So like
Right.
when you need hardwood that bad, Forest Farm is the only one that regenerates hardwood every day. So like that one made the most sense. Like you can't find hardwood. It's one of the hardest ones to get. For instance, the mining perk that you can get more ores, like solves your problem. You don't need the hilltop. Yeah, don't even get me started. I've learned the hard way. That's how I know this stuff.
I mean, you have like you're talking more expert than I am because I have played and all I do is basically just farm. That's it. I'm not really like playing so much the story as much as I should, but I mean,
look at this though. You expanded it like Riverland. That's something I want to do next. I'm a big
yes,
fisher. I'm not gonna
with the
lie. I love
fish.
fishing.
Yes. So you can farm, you can forage, you can
Mhm,
fish, you can like go
mhm.
mining. Like there's just so much that you can do with this game. I'm looking at the wilderness. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Monsters spawn at night.
Oh
So I feel like this is definitely closer to Minecraft though.
no, totally. And wow, my hilltop farm is actually cute. I like the river that cuts through it. It is actually so
Yes. I
cute.
love this.
And the stairs that lead right up to your home. It's kind of ideal.
So like, okay, so looking at this, I wonder if I can click on it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
Oof.
so this is what so you're
Yes.
home. So this is home base.
This
All
is home
right.
base. Right.
So looking at this, kind of like if you've never played before, this is the greenhouse. This is that
Grandpa's shrine.
yes, grandpa's shrine. So what do you have here?
Okay, this is that is actually the regeneration of the ores and everything, but I was sick of it because with my perks and everything, I didn't need all of them. You can see
Okay.
like geodes even pop up, magma geodes, regular geodes. So it is cool, but I just put my slime hutch there. So it's
Okay,
kind of
okay.
cool. Yeah.
Got it. And then same thing here. Like, do you have just like your little
That's my
forest?
it's my kegs, it's my trees with the tappers on them. It's
Okay.
definitely still yeah. I'm so into it.
Okay. I love this. It's so cute. Because you do have like your like what is it? The little river like going through.
Yeah, and like okay, never mind. I don't want to spoil. There's some things you can spoil, but let me
Yes.
just say at a certain point in the game when like something gets removed, I won't say what, the fishing becomes easier at your farm. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Okay. Ah,
I hope
that's true. I did forget about
I
that.
you got
Yes.
it. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So first off, kind of like going towards what Mad was talking about, there is a point to the game, and that is basically you get to choose two options. And that is to, besides farming and doing all of your whatever you want to do, you end up having to choose what is it? Helping the community center, or what is
Or
it?
what?
What's the place called?
You could help them. I did not know that. You could be like an evil person, not no offense, but like you could help like Joby Mart or Joji
I'm looking at what it's called because I can't remember what it is.
because Junimos are the ones that are in the community center. Those cute little guys.
Yes. All right. Let me just let me
I do need to know. Is it Joji Mart? I think it's Joji Mart.
community center. All right. So Pelican Townstown, Joja warehouse.
Joji Mart. Yeah.
Yes. So you have the community center. All the little Junimos.
I did not know you're changing my life right now. Like you could pay for that and it would turn into a warehouse. What?
Yes. So there's two options that you can do here. You can go on and basically just pay and have everything done, and you can like Joe Jamart is like, hey, we're gonna like wreck the community center, don't worry about it. And you're like, no, we're gonna worry about it because you're gonna kill these little guys.
I know, literally.
Then you can
Like
just
not.
pay for it, yeah, and then you can just pay for it all, or you can go through the community center and decide to
work
up
yourself to the bone to get that stuff. Like, yeah.
So I went the same route as you, Mad, with the community center, and ended up just helping the community. Love doing that. You said that you did it before year 3. Is that what you had said?
Yes, I worked so hard, but it did take me an entire playthrough of, let me just say, yeah, if you miss one thing, and it's very seasonal, the things you have to get, like that's it.
Mhm.
When are you gonna find it again? It's like maybe hidden ways to discover these things. The game
Yes.
is so intricate. Like
Yes.
I don't yeah.
You have 28 days, like you're talking about seasons. You have spring, summer,
Mhm.
fall, winter. You have 28 days of each season to decide, like special crops, special fish, special times for your mind. It's
It's
so detailed, and
yeah.
so much so that I'm actually going to pull this up because I have a list on my phone. Let's see. I don't want it to green screen. I have a list on my phone of like summer, this is the stuff that I plant. Fall, this is what I plant. Winter, and like how much
For
I
like the most you can get money for it,
Yes.
it's like blueberries, it's strawberries. Right.
Absolutely. So constantly like on my phone, like taking notes. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm growing because
I think I need it on my notes. I'm really sick of having to look at it every time. I need
yes.
to just
And that's what happened. Like year 1, I was like, okay, keep this all in my head. Year 2 came around and I was like, okay, it's been like 10 hours. Like, I don't remember that. I was a different EJ then.
I was
and,
a different
and this is who I am now. And that EJ sounded responsible, not anymore. So here I am on that. But I took notes. I did what I needed to do and kind of like laid it all out. And you here, let me actually let me go to spring, because you do end up in spring.
yeah.
Oh, you have the egg festivals. There's a bunch of like community events that happen during this time as well.
Flower dance. It's actually hard to have someone like you in the very beginning of the game fast enough to get a dance at the flower dance. Year 1, I've never been able to. You have to
I
be
got
courting them.
rejected. So there a thing here too is you get to have like if you find somebody who's single, you get to either be in a relationship with them. And me and Mad were kind of talking about this earlier. Unfortunately, Robin is married, so I'm not gonna be a homewrecker there, even though I mean Dimitri.
She wouldn't wreck your home. She would build it up.
She builds it up. So, now that I'm knowing that Robin builds my home up, okay, fine. I can't.
That's as intimate as we're gonna get, but that's okay. It's pretty intimate.
Yes. So, but at the same time, like her son, Sebastian's my boy. If I wasn't so focused on farming, Sebastian would be the one who I end up like
I
trying
think you need to make time for him. I'm sorry, but you can make time for him.
I know.
If you just wake up, you got to get those sprinklers out. You would make time.
I know. I know. So the sprinklers, I have all the way up to, I think, Iridium. What is it, gold? I don't have Iridium.
So you have the deluxe sprinkler.
Yes,
it's right below the Iridium. Sorry, I know.
No, you're totally fine.
Really
but Sebastian is the one that I would love to marry in the game. And I think you were talking, you have Maru?
I did my first playthrough. Yes, I did. But you know what? I'm very happy with my second playthrough. We'll get into it. Maru's cute. She is the step or half sister. She's the half sister of Sebastian, which is cute.
So we kept it in the family. So
we kept, but I mean, let me say, what's her name? Leah. Leah is my favorite. Leah's like lives below you in her little hut.
Yes.
She's like ideal. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy about Leah.
I like Leah too. Leah's pretty cool. If anything, if I need to build my like friendships and relationships with, Leah is my go-to girl, because love her, love
easy. She's mushrooms. Yeah.
You give her a gift, because you do have to like increase your heart relationships with them, and then the more
it can't be a whatever gift.
Right.
It has to be something they like. Yeah.
Right. Because you'll get these like random, like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Or like, what am I going to do with this? I don't know. And the first time I did that, I was like, oh, rude.
Give it back. Give it back.
Like, if you didn't want it, then I'll take it. So I really enjoyed it.
Maru was like cauliflower, one of the most expensive vegetables. She was like, give me gold, give me bars. I was like, I can't keep up with Mario. I was
Right?
just like,
That's a little high maintenance for me. I can't
he was
do
a girl
it.
with taste, and I could not keep up. Yeah.
But with this, I don't know. There's just so much to this game that like I can't just focus on like
Oh,
one
I'm
thing.
jumping. So like the main thing is how to find someone. Leah's actually one of the harder people to find in the game. Like her schedule is one of the hardest. She is out, she is doing stuff randomly. Look at her not in her home. That's her home.
Right, not in her home. So let's see. And that's the thing too. Like you either have to go to a wiki page like this to tell you like when she's gonna be there, when she's not. So she's in her cottage. It's open from 10 to 6. Let's see, you can't enter without first gaining the 2 friendships. Oh yeah, so you can't really go into her into like her actual like
unless you guys are like friends, right?
Right. And so but you can like go in her shop. I'm trying to see of like schedules.
I mean, for like, oh yeah, that's like a whole
That's
right
like
there.
a whole
Like the
little
screen, if you expand those little like, oh, in the marriage schedule, like what she does when you guys are married. Oh, because I gave her the
Oh yeah.
amulet. Okay, Sebastian, for instance, like if it rains, you can always find him on the docks. He's gonna be crying at the docks.
Yes. And then like he's just like rooting in the rain, and I'm just like, oh Sebastian, I can be there for you, but I gotta go water my plants. So
He's like making fun of you. He's so flirty. Like
I know. That's why I was like, oh, I'm all here for Sebastian, but
I can fix him.
I can fix him, I promise. So, but I do love, because I did spoil it for myself, that like once you start like getting in a relationship with him, he's got a motorcycle, and I was like, okay.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, did you have that cutscene or no?
No, I have not made any like. I think I've given him like a couple of things that he's liked, and then that was it. I got shy and I like ran away.
Oh god.
So I was like, okay, I have my relationship here, but my farm, that's where it is.
Okay, you have priorities and everyone has to go around you, and that's cool. Like
I know. I feel bad. I remember people's birthday. I do give everybody a gift on their birthday. And that kind of gives you extra perks there.
He loves pumpkin soup. That's what I know.
Yeah.
It's his favorite.
So I had a lot of pumpkins come like fall. So I was just growing pumpkins just to make sure that like I could like give him that, especially for like his birthday and everything like that. I was like, okay.
You're trying to court the scene boy.
Yes! It's definitely what I was trying to do. But I mean, there's just so much to this game. And then Matt, you said that you had finished it, right?
Okay, so practically yes. So like, okay, to finish, I don't even want to say the word finish. I didn't, but the main storyline that you want done, you have to make sure you have done. Like I was saying, the pressure of getting these things within the seasons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure that's before year 3. Make sure you're paying attention to the seasons, what you're missing. I started a whole new game because of a fiddlehead fern. Okay, so I want everyone to know that is hard to find. It's only in the secret forest.
Oh, yes.
Summertime. Oh, okay, but I don't want to spoil, but there's something else that like blows my mind how deep this game goes. And I'm sure maybe you haven't gotten there yet, but Willie, the fishing guy, build up your relationship with Willie. That's all I'll say. Build that up.
Okay. So
make him your bestie.
Taking like hints from that. Okay. Willie. Please. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. I do like talking to Willie and like going over there to fish.
Yeah, he's just like quiet and fishing, and he's like, my dad.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm gonna make besties with Willie. Okay.
Yeah, take that home with you. Yeah.
So let's see. Alternative player. I'm like reading, like I haven't really gone through the wiki in like a while, because normally I'm like, okay, this is what I need to focus on, this is what I'm doing. So
like you're saying, right, your farming takes up all your attention, and like I was just saying, the Willie thing, dude, the wizard is even as important. Like you honestly actually, you have to be friends with people. You should just be befriending people.
Yes. So
you know what you're gonna get.
And then the thing too, because like we were talking about sprinklers earlier. So yes, I have the
quality. Sorry, it's not deluxe.
Yes, Iridium is where I'm trying to get to. The thing is like I'm like going through Iridium like no other. No,
Of
sorry, I'm going
course.
through gold like no other. I have
Oh.
so much Iridium, but like gold is what I'm like mostly going through. And I'm like, look, I got to keep going back into the mine, and I keep dying. I can't do this. Like
Okay.
that's another thing that you can do. You can mine in this.
Oh yeah,
And
and there's a whole don't yeah, get to the mines. Oh my god, it's a whole separate thing. Oh
it's
my
yes,
god.
because there's 120 floors to this
Thank you.
mine.
Yes.
And the like further you go, the more you're able to, let's see. So we have all the floors here, breakdown. So floor 1 through 9, these are your enemies. This is what you're going to find there. And like believe me when I say like I've been through this so many times of trying to be like, okay, I've gone to 81 through 89 to get this gold and then some like fire quartz because yeah,
It's so unique to the lava level, yeah, and, like, let me just say that I think it's level 100 where the water is just lava that you can fish in. That's the only place where you
yes,
can find a lava eel. Sorry.
yes.
Boom.
Spoiler, it's fine. I like it's good to know because especially like back when you were saying about like the seasons and everything like that, you have to back to the community center, so you have like 6 different rooms that you have to complete, and there's different tasks that you have for each room, and it's either you have to like fish for these fish, you have to harvest these vegetables or fruits, and
And, like,
everything
the
is
fish is
seasonal.
specific and day of time, and if it's raining only, if it's a river, if it's a lake, or yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, you think you understand this game. We could be talking about this for hours. This game is insane.
Right.
Insane.
Let me go to the fish because I do know that that's definitely one that it's like time of day, season specific. So you have this. So like the anchovy, you can get it any time of the day, only in the ocean. The weather is at any point. But then you get to let me see.
Like a catfish or something. I think that's like raining
Let me see. Where's the catfish?
largemouth bass.
There we are. So yeah, the catfish. 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. is the only time that you can get it. It's in the spring, fall, spring and the summer in the Secret Woods Pond. It has to be rainy, and like it's one of those two that like if you don't hit the catch button at a certain point, and you have to keep like the line and it can be
And
rough.
it's crazy, right? Because only when you fish, you don't know what you're gonna get. You just kind of know by when the bars, you're just like, this is a harder one, this
Right?
is a scary one, and you just kind of have to focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of which one was the hardest one at the time or at this point that I was trying to catch.
Ooh, I haven't gotten a stingray.
Oh, I haven't gotten a stingray either. I don't remember what it was. Was it the wally? I think it was the walleye or walleye, not wally.
Okay. Wally, dude.
The wally.
Wally. Okay, but no, it was walleye for me. The lingcod was kind of difficult. The rainbow trout is a little difficult sometimes, but it's so funny when the game knows you already got it. It's not as difficult again.
Right.
I do have like 3 legendary fish. I just want you to know.
Oh yes, because like there and that's another thing too. Like so, you see that you have a regular fish, you have the silverfish, the gold, and then the iridium. So the iridiums are the ones that are going to cost you the most when you sell or like pay out the most whenever you sell them. Like it's no joke. Like
No, it's no joke.
Oh, these people like detail. Oh yeah, here's a little fishing mini game. Yes. So basically you want to make sure that the fish stays within the little green meter that you are, and then you have to fill up this green bar. If you don't have the fish in there, your meter goes down and then you can lose your fish. And then basically if I had it one time where I was trying to go for a catfish, and I promise you it was the worst thing ever because I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And it was raining, and I had already looked at the weather, and it was gonna be sunny the next day. I was like, okay, so this is the last time that I can actually do this, and I got it, and it was like during that window of time, and it was almost gonna be like it was 11:30 at night. And I got the catfish. I lost it, and I was like, no, and I could not go back. And
that was the most painful one for me. I was like, no way. Yeah.
Like you have to time it very like perfectly, and you got to be on your A game when it goes to fishing.
And the game even tells you it's all about practice. Like as you fish more, you will get better. So it's the truth. You will get better. You find the same fish, it'll be easier and easier. Your bar, yeah, as you level up. But so like, I'm already maxed out. I got the fish I needed. I have my perk where, because I'm level 10 fishing, I have my perk where like the gifts, you want to get the gifts because they're so rare. Like the game is so intricate, guys. Like without spoiling things, we're trying to do surface level right now.
Right.
But,
and
wow.
that's just trying to do surface level.
This is trying to do surface level. This is literally, and then it gets even, there's a second half of the game. Let me just say that much. Second half.
Yes. Because like once you finish, then there's more to do. So but Matt, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for talking, sharing passion of Stardew Valley.
It's passion. It's passion.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. We could, I might like play Stardew Valley and get a little further into the game, then we can have another conversation.
I need you to. I need you to. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Oh, yeah. I know. And I don't want to spoil anything for people who are out there because this is such a good game. I know it's a 2016 game. We're in 2022. Yes, guys, I realize that we're like 6 years late. It's fine.
That was a game renaissance. Yeah. Overwatch came out that year too. Sorry, we're gonna just.
Oh, that's true. That is true. So
maybe that's the next time. That's the next time conversation.
But thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.